Hey, what's up guys, it's JAMMIN RC, and today I'll be doing an unboxing of the XR10 Pro from Hobbywing. And this is their latest 1/10 scale ESC that they have for all your racing applications that you might need. And so let's take a look at it first, see what's on the box. So they stepped it up from 120 amps to now 160 amps. And one of the, I think, designers or engineers was a little bit bragging about the fact that he didn't have to run a fan on the ESC anymore. So that's also a little a good thing. And they give you some information around here about the ESC timing. It can do top class competitions in 110 scale, 112 scale cars, cutting edge technology. And from what I've seen, I can really attest to that. They have really good technology in their stuff now, the software mainly. And so kind of prematurely popped in the box, not too much to look at on the outside, so I decided to get right into it. So before I talk about this too much, let's see what else we get in the box. Alright, take that out. So we get our I'm not sure what language this is, I'm guessing Mandarin manual. You get your English manual. You get some shrink wrap. I like that they actually give you shrink wrap. And yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, they actually give you shrink wrap that matches these. So if you're soldering up your motor, you can match the shrink wrap with the little boots right here. And I'll talk more about that in a second. And they gave you 2 zip ties and some stickers. And in this, I'm not sure what they give you. This seems to be a fan. Oh wow, actually it is a fan. Yeah, so probably this is a second fan, maybe a replacement, maybe a lower voltage fan if you plan to change your voltage on your BEC and you probably don't want to pull as much current. I'm not sure. I'll look more into that. And I think yep. And this is the wire that you'll use to program the ESC from your ESC to your ESC program box, and it is compatible with the current program boxes that Hobbywing sells. And I think it doesn't actually, yes, it does not work with the one that you can't test the batteries on. So it must be able to test batteries to work with this ESC. So that's a little tip I decided I'll tell you guys if you don't yet have it. So back to the ESC, it's really nice. They really took their time and put some effort into this one. I think both the bottom of the case and the top of the case and even the top of the fan where it bolts down the fan is aluminum, and it's not even that heavy. But the fact that they actually did that really says something about Hobbywing and their development, and they're actually trying to put the best product to market. And back to the wires. So I now realize that they changed their wiring setup from, and I do appreciate that Hobbywing gives you wires regardless, but I usually took them out because they had the Fruit Loop colors on them, so I didn't like those colors at all. So I usually took them off and tossed them away. But they realized that everybody's using, or most of the people are using, a single color, and in most cases black. So that's good that they picked up on that and they're now implementing it. And so that's a pretty cool feature. I wish they made this a little bit longer though, but I mean shorter. But that's no problem. And I like how this is also black, and you know, it just makes things cleaner and make when you're wiring your car, you don't have to have a whole rainbow going on in there, and that's pretty good. I give a thumbs up to them on that one. But back to the ESC, this is where you put your program cable. So you plug it into there. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that. Yep, plug it into there and just do whatever you need to do. And a couple features I like, especially about the programming, is both for throttle and braking. And seemingly, they were more invested on their throttle aspect more than the braking, but people like the braking more than the throttle. And what they have for the throttle is a PWM drive frequency, and I believe it's just called brake frequency on the brake part of it. And what that does, it measures it by K. I'm not sure what the K stands for, but for the higher Ks, it has a faster pulse and a shorter phase for the motor. So if you have like say for example a 16K setting on your ESC, your motor will respond smoother and has less grunt in it. If you on a really high bite, you might want to go down to like say 8 is what he was saying, or even 6, or if you want to chance it too. So that's pretty cool that you can actually change the frequency, and that's not to be confused with punch setting. They also have a separate setting for punch setting as well. And you still can tune in your turbo timing and stuff like that. I specifically don't like a really fast car anymore, so I don't think I'll be utilizing that feature, but it's nice to have regardless. And yeah, so this is a really great ESC. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but it's definitely worth it in my books. I personally don't like buying expensive ESCs, but now that this came out, I will be running this in all my cars, and slowly accumulate them for all my cars as well. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and if it did give you any helpful information, please let me know down below in the comment section or in the like section. So if you hopefully this gave you some information, and if you want to buy one, hopefully this is clear enough light where you can make a clear decision. So thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you can share and subscribe. See you in the next one.